Hey, collective. Welcome to your reading. Let's go ahead and see what your spirit guides want you to know. Let's head right into it. I hope all is well with you guys. All right, Spirit, what do you want the collective to know at this time? What messages do they need at this time, Spirit? We got the King of Wands, okay? You could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or dealing with someone with that sign, okay? So when I think about the King of Wands, I think about someone who is fun, fiery, an entrepreneur, a go-getter, that type of energy. So yeah, let's see what's going on with this King of Wands, Spirit. Someone who dresses very well, very outgoing. And good looking. Whoa. We got the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Oh my God. Okay, so this could be someone who you are with currently, okay? There's a lot of love, there's a lot of intimacy, there's a lot of passion. Um, you know, wow, it's like you guys are the same, and what I mean by that is like a twin flame type of union, okay? Where this is a soulmate connection, all right? I don't know if this person is in your life right now. We got the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck, okay? So this could be someone that's coming into your life or someone who you already know from your past, okay? Someone that you're already with. But again, I'm seeing a lot of love. The King and the Queen of Wands are very similar in personality and character traits. And I feel like this person, if this is someone who you're dealing with, this is someone who gets you, and it's more than just the beauty on the outer, the external and all of that. This person really gets you and love you within, okay? And I feel like you guys would be like a power couple together, okay? You guys could have a business together or do something like content or whatever, but it's like you guys are coming together to do this and make it work, okay? It's like you're making magic from this. Tell me more. Wow, this is a union from the divine, okay? Yeah, from your spirit guides, okay? So if you've been manifesting this, it's like, or this person is coming in. Tell me more. Yeah, it's like your other half. Wheel of Fortune and the Devil card here, okay? So there could be, I don't know why the Devil card is here. There could be some codependency going on or obsession, or it's just like a deep love where you feel like you need this person in a sense, or they need you. Like it's like you're drawn back together. It's like no matter what happens, you guys always come back together, even like through the darkest times, the darkest moments. I feel like there's something that you guys are meant to learn together, um, from this experience with this person. It's like the good times, the bad times, um, and that may be something that you're learning. Okay, tell me more. Why is the devil here, Spirit? You guys are meant to help each other ascend. Yeah, the Lover's here. Wow. All right. Now, this can go both ways, okay? I really do feel like this person is like a twin flame. They are meant to help you grow, vice versa. So, if you have problems with um, intimacy, um, when it comes to relationships, okay, really getting beyond the surface, I feel like this union is meant to pull you out of that detachment, okay, and to draw you into intimacy, affection, and not just sex. I'm not talking about, just physical, but really understand the depths of yourself. And this person is going to help pull that out of you. And I also feel like you guys are mirroring one another. It's meant to happen that way. You guys are soulmates, and you're going to go through challenges. You're going to go through all different types of lessons together. But I feel like the love is going to strengthen this union even more, where it's like you really understand this person's traumas, their triggers, and you guys grow and heal together because it is meant to be. Um, yeah, through it all, the ego is like the shadow side, the things that we don't like to face, or the things that we may not even notice. I feel like if you both transcend with the wheel of fortune and grow as individuals, you'll be able to seek and understand and, help one another grow. And so this may be a turning point in your life where you meet someone and you connect with them on this level. Okay. And if you're already with this person, it's like you're already going through these challenges. You're already feeling the intensity of this connection. You already reached the highs and lows, and you're able to continue on. It's like unlock new levels in this relationship. And it's going to be great. When it's really good, it's going to be great. You're going to feel on top of the world. You're going to feel empowered. You're going to feel the strength and the passion and all of the things. I feel like there's a lot of you know love making, okay? And I feel like this is going to be healing. I feel like this is going to be next level, okay? Something that you've never experienced with anyone else, okay? Now, for those of you that may have experienced someone being in their player energy, not really wanting to commit or having other options with the Lover's card, because it can go either way, something hidden. Okay, so if you feel like your partner is hiding something from you, this is something that needs to be discussed. This is something that needs to be addressed. And this is not something to shy away from, especially if this is like the beginning stages. Even if it's not, it's like you can't bypass this. This is something that you need to talk about, and respectfully, I feel like if you approach your partner and you guys have a conversation about what's bothering you, if this person is mature enough to handle this, it will go, uh, it will not break the relationship up. You know, I feel like the open communication will give you the clarity and the security that you want in a connection and make you feel safe, you know? Tell me more. Okay, but this could also be like you guys are just locked in to the point where, yeah, with the sun, you're like extremely happy. Some of you guys could be pregnant. Some of you guys are just like really not wanting to be apart from this person. Yeah, with the Ace of Cups here, it's like you're deeply in love. You're deeply infatuated with this person. You want to learn more. You want to experience a lot. Okay, but like I said, some of you guys may have had you know, past relationship woes where it's like the communication was not there, you know. You felt as if your partner was hiding things from you and cheating behind your back, you know, being flirtatious and not really transparent with you on what they had going on. And so you had to walk away from that situation, okay? With the Ace of Wands, I feel like someone is returning in your life. Someone, you may receive communication from someone very soon. All right. So this could be this fire sign, man or a woman, because we got the King and the Queen of Wands. All right. So take it how it resonates. Some of you guys are wanting to start a new beginning. The Hierophant card, like I said, some of you guys may have been separated from your partner for a while, and now it is time for that heart-to-heart conversation where I feel like you may rekindle or start something new. Others of you, you may be taking the next step in your relationship because you feel like this is the one, you know, you want to grow with this person. And I feel as if you guys are on the same page. You're in alignment when it comes to your values, your belief system, your goals. And I feel like you guys will work well together. With the Ace of Wands here, some of you guys may be considering marriage with the Hierophant card. Or, you know, like I said, it's just you're ready to be in a relationship. You know, you're ready to grow. You're inspired by this person, this relationship. And I don't know, some of you guys are just walking away from, like I said, not being able to communicate effectively and talk about the things that scare you, your fears in a relationship or a commitment. That could be your person, you know, that's dealing with this. But it's like, instead of walking away, let's communicate. And instead of, you know, giving up, let's work it out. Okay? I'm hearing, meet me at the altar in your white dress. We ain't getting no younger, we might as well do it. Let's get married, okay? Yeah, this is all, it's like this is divinely orchestrated, okay? Your spirit guides are orchestrating this, okay? So this union is most certainly meant to be, all right? I feel like you guys are really taking your time and getting to know one another. If this is someone that is new coming into your life, I feel like, yeah, you're ready for something serious, okay? You're very attracted to one another. And like I said, you're just ready to grow together. Okay? This person is coming out of their player phase. They're ready to commit. They're ready to settle down. Yeah. This person enjoys your mind, your conversation, the depths of you, you know? It's beyond surface level love. Exactly. This person wants to, they feel successful with you. They feel victorious, you know? I feel like you guys, like I said, are like a power couple. You inspire others. People look up to you guys in your relationship as goals, okay? And you may look at it like, no, I'm not trying to do that. But no, people really do look at your relationship as like life goals, life partner goals, and things of that nature. You know, you inspire other people with your love, your presence, and whatever you do. Okay. Like I said, you guys could work together. You could have some type of content creations or something that you're doing. To, you know, or a podcast to help people that's in relationships and things of that nature. But yeah, I feel as if you guys feel empowered together, and it's like you're making magic. You're going to be very successful with what you're doing. I also feel like the money is going to grow if you guys were to get married or have some type of joint account, something like that, some type of commitment, whether this is spiritual or actually, but you know what, with the Hierophant, I think this is actually like marriage, okay? Because it is traditional, and that's the reason why I'm saying, like, if you were to marry this person, I feel like your finances would most certainly grow. I also feel as if, like I said, your content creation, whatever you do career wise, will grow as well, because you may be using that leverage as like, you know, we're getting married. Everybody is involved in seeing this on social media or whatever. And they're eating it up. They're like, oh my God, it's so beautiful. They look so beautiful together. And I feel like you guys are very charismatic. And a lot of people enjoy seeing you guys and your relationships, whether you are showing the reality of relationships and you're, you know, showing the good and the bad. It's like people are learning and healing from this. People are entertained as well, okay? Because you guys could be very funny or, like I said, very charismatic, okay? Tell me more. You guys could be doing something big together, buying a house together, a car, something. Yeah. Ooh, Two of Cups. Cannot make this up, baby. You guys are meant to be together. And yeah, it's just like you're motivated to, you know, just, it's like you're the one. You know that this is the one. They know that you're the one. And yeah, you have the universe okay to proceed forward. If you would want to get married or something like that, I do feel like it would be very lucrative and abundant. This person makes you laugh. They're fun, exciting, all of the things. We got the 8 of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles, okay? So it's like you're really focused on really learning this person. Make sure you're taking things slow. Make sure you're being your authentic self. We got the 5 of Cups here as well. So let's see what that is about, okay? With the 5 of Pentacles. Some of you guys may have lost something when it comes to your finances, or there may be a slow movement to whatever it is that you're trying to do, okay? There's a partnership here, okay? So you guys, I really do feel like are trying to work together or create something, and it is moving slow motion. Maybe there's something that you regret doing or investing your money in. What's the outcome, Spirit? Because I do see something taking its time to pick up, but it's like you have to learn your skills. You have to learn your craft, your audience, whatever it is that you're creating, because you guys both are very creative. All right. Five of Wands. This could be you're letting your mind get in the way, or maybe you feel as if you don't have all of the tangible things that you want at this time. Things could be moving slow motion, or you feel like people are working against you. There could be jealousy. People that are jealous of you are regretting this union as well, okay? Because you are the star, you have the star power. I feel like together you guys are a force to be reckoned with. Like I said, a lot of people from their past could be projecting and jealous and regretful on both ends. Same as you. If you have previous people who you were dealing with in the past, there could be some jealousy about this union, okay? Because this person is focused on you. They see your growth. They see you guys are happy, genuinely, and you found your person. A lot of people haven't found their person, and so that could be a threat, especially if you are showing this to people, online and things of that nature, where people can comment and say what they want to say. But I'll clarify and see what that's about. But at the end of the day, just know that your people are going to support you, and they're going to be genuine. And regardless, like I said, you guys are meant to be together, and yeah, you have things to celebrate. Just take your time, and don't rush the process. Don't try to rush the wealth. Allow it to accumulate organically. Don't even think about the money. Think about your passions, your gifts, and your skills, okay? Because that's what's going to get you this stability, all right? Just know that you're not going to fall. Your creativity is what is going to get you far. I'm telling you. Listen up. Yeah, I do feel like there was an investment or something. Maybe this was someone, like I said, from your past or their past, who is regretful, who's hurt that this person or you are committing to this relationship and you're taking it seriously. You want to build with this person a foundation and grow, okay? Some of you guys have taken a loss, okay? A financial loss. And with the Queen of Pentacles in the Tower, I feel like you can manifest whatever it is. You just got to keep going, okay? You got to keep pursuing whatever it is that you've been working hard for, and know that there's going to be highs and lows. You're not going to always be up, but to be persistent, okay? To be diligent, to stay focused and committed on whatever it is that the goal that you're trying to reach, you're going to manifest that, all right? And whatever no longer serve you, whether that is a mindset, whether that is something in your life that's stopping you in your growth, or something that is no longer needed in this point in your life, it's going to have to come down. Spirit is going to make sure of that. All right. And so it may feel like a loss to you at this time, but down the line, you're going to see that, oh, this was orchestrated, and it was this happened for a reason. It's either a blessing or a lesson. And so you're going to understand that you're very wise, you're very smart, you're able to adapt, and you have someone to fall on, your partner. You have someone that can assist you and help you, okay? So I feel like, again, this is a life lesson, and you guys are growing together, and there's going to be people, okay? Some of you guys could be dealing with a court issue, a court matter or something, and I feel like Spirit has your back when it comes to that, all right? And so if you're in a contract or something, you're trying to get yourself out of a contract. Some of you guys could be singers, artists, whatever. But I feel like Spirit is going to free you from that. All right. You have to think of the bigger picture, think about your future. And I do feel like you are planning to do something. You know that you have to set boundaries from certain individuals, okay? I feel like a lot of you guys may have people that are studying you, okay? Whether these are exes or just random fans and people that see your content or whatever you're doing, and they're observing you. They are trying to dig deep into your life. Some people may be trying to dig up things to find out about you if they feel as if your relationship is so perfect or you're so happy, you're beautiful. It's like, who is this person? You know, what are they doing? You got bloggers, you got all these type of people that may be coming and you feel attacked, all right? Or you could be doing interviews, your person, whatever. And then, like I said, again, these could also be just curious people, you know, that scroll, see you, find you interested and want to learn more. Or you may be, like I said, you're helping people as well. And so people are really learning from you. They're learning from this connection. Like I said, you guys could be some type of love coach or something that you're doing online to help balance out something in people's lives, okay? You can have multiple things that you're doing. Whether that's individual content, and you could also have content with this person. You can be selling things, but I feel like your intuition, okay, is going to reveal whatever is hidden, whatever it is that you need to know. Yeah, justice will be served. Something will prevail. And I do feel like when it comes to your finances, you don't have anything to worry about. Like I said, you just have to be confident, continue to believe in yourself. Some things may work, some may not. You may have to, maneuver through some things. But Spirit is saying, you have it, okay? You have it. Understand that moderation and balance is necessary, okay, for growth, and things take time. Just plant the seed, believe in that seed, water that seed, and watch it grow. Over time, you will see the wealth that and the stability and the safety net that you have, that you and your partner have created together. And wish fulfillment is what you will receive, okay, through it all. And you'll be able to teach others, okay? I feel like you've gone through a lot. There's been many challenges. There's been many obstacles and things that you had to work through, all right? It's been a journey. It's been a battle. But you are a fighter. You don't give up, okay? You don't give up. And this is why cannot make it. You guys are meant to be together. Because you're learning that, you're understanding that together you guys are very powerful. It's like you're mirroring each other. This is your twin flame, okay? And it's all about reciprocity. As long as you guys understand that, look how you guys are developing and growing together. You came from the King and Queen of Wands, which is already, it's just your authentic self. Blessings and abundance, Ace of Cups, that you guys are bringing together, right? And you're learning, you're becoming the Emperor and the Empress, which is all of the creators, all of the kings and queens in the deck, meaning you're multifaceted, you're adaptable, and you're understanding each other's love language, and you're growing together, right? You guys are going to be very wealthy, okay? Very healthy. I guess some of you guys could work out together, have some type of something involving health and wellness, okay? So you guys may venture off into something like that, or do content pertaining to health and wellness, working out, physical fitness, etc. Okay, you guys are going to travel together. For those of you who have not met this person yet, you may meet them They may live in a different city, state, or country, okay? You guys are going to cross paths, okay? Some way. But I feel like there's going to be a turning point where something is coming in fast, an opportunity where you guys, like I said, you're going to know that this is your person. And it looks to me like someone is really stressing and can't sleep thinking about this, because this is someone from your past who you blocked out, and they feel as if you have rejected them in some way, okay? And they're jealous. They're feeling limited. They're feeling like you have, just rejected them. You're not interested, all right, in this relationship. You've ended it with this person, and they do not want you to move on. They feel deeply heartbroken, scorned, It's hard for this person to relax and get over the fact that you're unbothered and you've moved on, okay? And I feel like like I said, I do feel like you've gone through trials and tribulations in previous relationships, but I feel like you both have grown, and now it's time for you guys to meet and come together. And when you meet this person, it's like you are going to feel as if off the rip, you're not going to want to leave this person. You guys are going to want to hold hands. I cannot make this up. It's like, it's a healthy codependency that I'm getting, but it can turn into an obsession that you both have, physically, mentally, and emotionally. It's like you just know this person, like you take the words right out of their mouth. You know what they're going to say. It's deeper. It's deeper than the surface level for sure. All right. So get ready for that. Get ready for the highs and lows when it comes to the intimacy, the intensity, the sex life, all of that. Okay. Get ready. All right. I feel like a lot of people from your past is going to try to pop up. All right. You do have a lot of options, but I feel like you're going to be sincere, and your pure hearted energy attracts a lot of people as well, but you just have to know and use your discernment, when it comes to people that are trying to break this union apart or come back in that are not good for you. All right. Yeah, there's a lot of talk, when it comes to you, and people are holding on to you, but I feel like you found your person, or you're about to find this person. Look at that. The King and Queen of Cups. You guys are going to be very nurturing, very loving, have a beautiful home, a beautiful wedding. I feel like you guys are going to have a property, okay? Get into the realtor business, and your house is going to be very calm and warm, and like I said, luxurious and beautiful. All right. This is where you could do a lot of your content. All right. Or some type of inspiration comes about. All right. Your wedding. You guys know how to tame each other. It's well balanced. All right. And so anything that you need to work through, I feel like you'll be able to communicate and talk about that effectively. And yes, this is beautiful. All right. You tame the beast in this player. They no longer, I don't want to be a player no more. I'm not a player. I just crush a lot. I think I found someone I can live my life for. That's what this King of Wands is saying. And the same for my divine masculines who are watching. I feel like you're about to find your person. So congratulations. Yeah, this is beautiful. You guys have the star quality, your star seeds, and it's time. This union is meant for growth, for generational wealth, all of the above. You guys are going to experience all of these lessons together and grow together. All right. So let's go ahead and clarify. Clarify this. Look at that. Beautiful. Clarify the King of Wands. This is definitely meant to be. I'm seeing the Lover's card and everything. You see, this King of Wands is ready to settle down and commit and really get to know you. It's not just, you know, about what you have, what you can do for this person. And for some of you guys, it could start career based. Okay, you can meet this person through work or your content or whatever individually, but then you come together with the Ace of Cups. It's like Spirit is bringing you two together. Clarify this Ace of Cups. I keep saying the Lover's card as well. Okay. So you can meet this person when they're coming out of a toxic relationship, or a healing stage where someone is healing from a relationship, a past relationship. Yeah, right? And so I feel like you may be on guard when you meet this person if you have experienced, you know, challenges in relationships, and when it comes to love and commitment and intimacy and all of those things, you may feel like this person is a player. Maybe you heard certain things about this person and you're like, I don't know, you know, this might be a player. I don't have time for this. I'm focused on my work, whatever, etc. But I feel like when you really get to know this person, you're going to let your guard down, you know, and you're going to feel it. Like I said, use your discernment, because there's a lot of people in your energy and not all are good. All right. But when you meet your person, you're going to know it as soon as you look into their eyes, right? As soon as you see that beautiful smile, as soon as you feel like this person reminds me of me, a male version or a female version of me. You know what I'm saying? They're fly, they're fun, they're charismatic, they're childlike. All of the things that you want and you manifest it, or you, you know, want it in your person, you're going to see it. You're going to see those qualities. Okay? Clarify the Queen of Wands. And the reason I say that is because it's like you guys are mirroring one another. It's so crazy. It's like, twin, where have you been? Clarify the Queen of Wands. Yeah, some of you guys may have to move, okay? Once you relocate, you meet this person, all right? I feel like you are moving on and transitioning from a toxic relationship or a lesson that you had to learn and grow from, okay? Not saying that this is recent, okay? It could have been 4 years, longer, or a year, 6 months, 3 months. But I feel like you had to walk away from something to find yourself, to love yourself, and you're healing from a connection that did not serve you, okay? You could have dealt with relationships where your person was a cheater, you know, sneaky, a liar, and you're getting over these trust issues and you're wanting to grow. You're wanting to heal from that. You're wanting to meet your person, okay? And so I feel as if some of you guys or relocating, and you may find your person in this new location, okay? This is going to be unexpected. I'm getting Aquarius energy, so that's like Uranus. It's unexpected. You're not expecting it. You know, it's like when you're no longer looking for love, it shows up at your front door, that type of energy. Like I said, you could be guarded, setting your boundaries. Like, I don't want to date. I don't want to, but then you meet this person. It's like, I don't know. I kind of like this person, you know, that type of thing. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, 6 of Wands, and it's going to be very successful. Like I said, you're going to meet this person out in public somewhere. And like I said, if you do some type of content for work or whatever, it's like this person may see you and reach out. Or I keep getting 6s too. Whatever you do for work, yes, absolutely. This person enjoys it, okay? They may DM you or something, and maybe they want to work with you. And yeah, they're like, okay, I can bring you on to my channel, whatever, show you, and then you guys end up connecting that way. But it definitely has something to do with work as to why you're moving or whatever. I feel like when you move, you're going to make more money, but it may not happen as soon as you think, or as soon as you want it. You're going to have to work and build up this momentum to receive recognition, and build your self confidence in whatever you're doing, and really just focus on your skill set and getting better at it. Okay, clarify the devil card. And so don't get upset if things don't happen as soon as you think. Okay, don't, yeah, because I feel like you regret something or failure. Maybe you move and you're like, damn, did I make a good decision? I'm not finding the connections or the job that I thought I was going to get, or you had high hopes for something and it didn't work out. There was a painful ending, whatever this is, when it comes to your career, or a relationship, like I said, that you're trying to heal from. Okay, this could also be someone in your energy that is feeling this way about this union that they're seeing publicly online. Okay, so if you're in a new connection or relationship, there's someone that is suffering in silence, or that's really attached to you, that is not they haven't gotten over this situation. Clarify the Lover's card. Yeah, they're very heartbroken. I just saw the Three of Swords. Clarify the Lover's card. Yeah, we got the Knight of Swords. Yeah, I feel like someone is coming in wanting to fight for your love. Yeah, put you in a rock and a hard place when it comes to deciding on who you should choose. I feel like you're going to know that. And I feel like Spirit is wanting you to experience something more in alignment with who you are today. And I feel like whoever this is from your past, they they want that excitement because they feel as if you are moving on, right? You're healing from what broke you, this toxic relationship, this behavior pattern that you needed to change. They see that, and it's like they want to chase you now because it's like you're getting serious with someone else. All right, now it's like they see you as someone that they want to commit with, but this person is just flighty. Okay, and I feel like they're feeling confident, like, oh, I can take you from that person, or I can, get your mind to like really focus on them because they know you guys have history and they know you have love for them, but it's going to be the same old cycle where you're going to end up walking away from this person because they have not changed. They have not put in the work. That was a karmic relationship and their cycle is complete. Spirit is like with the Wheel of Fortune, it's time to turn the universal clock and move on to something new. You have healed from that. And if you're not fully healed from that, it's like you need to separate yourself from what broke you to heal and move on. And maybe, sometimes it is good to meet someone new that take your mind off of the past relationships, or have someone to come in your life and teach you and give you new experiences, and you learn, or unlearn certain things that you need to. And I feel like that's why this person is coming in. Clarify the Ace of Swords. Because it's not like we come into every relationship fully healed. There's no such thing as that, You're going to always learn something new. With every experience, every relationship and connection that you have, whether that is a platonic business relationship or a romantic relationship. Yeah, and like I said, with this past person that's coming towards you to try to get your attention, this person is very burdensome, and they're going to reel you back into the drama and toxicity. All right. I feel like they're very manipulative, and you would know who this is. Could be a Gemini you're dealing with, a Libra or an Aquarius, this person is going to come in wanting to rekindle and be all about you for the time being, because it's exciting that, it's like a chase, a challenge. You have someone else and this person wants you to, they want to break that shit up. I'm just keep it real with you. They want to keep you from moving on. So that is their whole deal. And I feel like that's not going to work out. There's a lot of things that this person want to say about the traumas, the triggers, the relationship woes and things that went wrong in the relationship to give you a peace of mind or get you to like I said, they're very manipulative when it comes to communication and how they word things and what they say to you. If you're not fully healed, I would not do that, because like I said, you're not going to get anywhere with this, whatever they have to say, this conversation, and they need to be worried about working on themselves and what they have going on in their life, because I feel like this person may have lost a job or they're needing to look for a job. This person is just having a lot of challenges and things in their life, and it's like they come off aggressive with communication, like it's my way or the highway type of energy, where this person try to bring a lot of confusion in and run shit, like, but it's like, I don't know. Clarify the Eight of Cups. Spirit is like, walk away from this. They there's nothing else you need to learn from this person. It's not healthy. And yeah, I feel like you do care for this person, but it's never going to be what you want it to be. And this King of Wands, okay, this King of Wands, divine masculine, could be dealing with this. Okay, so this could be their karmic relationship that they're healing from and moving on from. Okay, they could be dealing with someone that is very manipulative, codependent, and it was just like a bunch of relationship problems. All right, this person could have had their fair share of partners, and I feel like, yeah, they've had relationship problems as well. And Spirit is telling whoever, this divine masculine, this King of Wands, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, to walk away from this situation or this relationship or this player lifestyle, okay? Clarify this Ace of Wands with the Four of Wands. Time to settle down. I feel like someone is really wanting your person, okay? King of Wands, if you're watching me, this person from your past, they want to keep you. This person is still obsessed and in love with you. They're not wanting to let you go, all right? But you have something better. You have someone that is more relatable, someone that is more responsible, someone that will grow with you, right? And you want someone that's in alignment. You're looking for your wife. You're looking for someone that brings that excitement, that's beautiful, that you can grow with, that you want to have children with, okay? All of this, it's like you want something new. You're tired of being with these low vibrational women. Yeah. It's like it's time to heal and move on from the nonsense, because I do feel like you're very charming, and there may be someone from your past who's a karmic that I feel like it may have been a sexual relationship, and that may have kept the relationship going longer than it should have been. But it's like you're growing, right? You're learning, and it's like this person, when it comes to their mental and intellectually, I don't feel like you see the growth in this person. You're kind of getting bored with that, right? And so it's like you're wanting something more. You want to commit and be serious with someone, but whoever this person in the past, I don't see that you see that with this person, right? it comes to a point where I feel like there's an irritation or there's someone else in the picture. All right. So if you're trying to move on, you have to completely move on. You cannot dibble and dabble and sleep with this person and think that you're going to find that person that you want to grow with and have something serious with the Hierophant card here. Okay. Exactly. You're looking for your wife. You're looking to build with someone, okay? You're looking for your divine counterpart. You want something long term. You want someone that you can put in the work and know that, your time and effort is not being wasted. So I feel like you're moving on from someone from your past. Yeah, but they're not taking that well. Clarify this Ace of Pentacles. And like I said, a lot of you guys is going to be jealousy from past partners and people that are not happy with this union. But you got to know that you guys are meant to be together and stay strong and committed together, and don't let the devil come in to break you guys apart. Okay, there's a lot of lust, a lot of lustful energy, a lot of temptations, but you got to be stronger than that. You got to be disciplined on both ends and commit and be all in with this person. All right. Yeah, because that's what you dreamed about. This is what you manifest, and this is what you want. All right. This is what you asked the divine for. So now I'm here to tell you, when it comes, don't be shocked and don't play games and don't fall into the temptation of, that. Because especially when you start getting more successful, you're going to see a lot more groupies and a lot of people that come in and try to play on your mind and the dark side. Clarify the Six of Wands, Spirit. Yeah. Stay strong. Stay committed and authentic to whatever it is that you believe and what you want to create. We got the Three of Swords. Whether you have some hard times, letdowns, it's not the end of the rainbow, okay? With the Star card, you are capable of bringing whatever it is that you want to the forefront, all right? Whatever you want to create, you're able to get that. And like I said, this relationship is not going to be everyone's wish fulfillment. Everyone is not going to support this union, okay? And don't let that bother you. Don't let that make you feel like you have to change up or switch up for anybody, for public recognition or to satisfy your fans, change up your content or whatever. It's like you either support it or you don't, right? But I do feel like you are healing. You're still healing from someone from your past doing you dirty in some way. All right. Be hopeful and keep the faith though, because if you think positive about the outcome, I feel like that's what you're going to receive. You got to be motivated. You got to be, take the lead. You're already ambitious. You're already a go-getter. All right. But some things that you're going to have to let go for the betterment of your life. And this is a new change. So you may feel off kilter at times. Like, this is something new, man. I don't know. Like, am I ready for this relationship where I'm solely focused on this one person, and am I ready to like settle down and be with this person and this person only? And spirit is like, yeah, this person gets you, right? There's no other person. You're not going to find anything better. And I mean that. And I can say that confidently because I feel it and I see it in the cards. But you have to decide who this is. Like I said, you're going to feel it. You're going to have the discernment and just, do things with purpose, not for the sake of pleasing other people. That's what I will say. And I feel like even if you were to express yourself and talk about your heartbreak and be vulnerable about the relationships and the scares or whatever, your person will understand that. And I feel like the people will understand that as well and support you no matter what, right? But you got to be transparent. You got to be fair and understand, like, you can't have your cake and eat it too. You got to, how do I say this? Just learn to not be in your ego all the time and your pride, and just talk from the heart. Express yourself from the heart when it comes to your creativity and the things that you are wanting to do. It's like, let it come from the heart. Let yourself heal by talking about, the things. And it's like, you're going to get what you deserve. Good karma comes from you being truthful with yourself and with others as well, right? Even when it comes to what you've gone through in your past and the heartbreaks and things of that nature. All right. And also taking accountability if you were the one on the receiver side, or you were the one that broke someone's heart. It's like, you're taking accountability for your wrongs and you're righting your wrongs. You're letting the people know that it's not cool to do this or do that, and you're healing from this, and you're growing and learning as well. So I feel like you're building a community of people who trust you, and yeah, it's real, it's raw, it's authentic. Clarify the Chariot. Yeah, Page of Cups. And it's like, you're ready to love again. You're ready to go after these creative opportunities and unlock and unleash these things. And I feel like this partner coming in is going to help you unlock and unleash a lot of inspiring creative endeavors, and opportunities. Yeah, this new love that's coming in. Clarify the Two of Cups. This new lover coming in. Is everything that you dreamed of. We got the Emperor. Yeah, this person is going to, with the Ace of Swords and the Four of Pentacles, you're going to want to lock this one down, period. Yeah, you're not going to play about this person, whoever this is. Yeah, we playing around the Two of Cups. It's like, you guys are very mature, all right? You're going to want to protect this person. You're going to want to lead this person. And like you're just going to know, this is my person. I want to marry this person. This is my wife, all right? Respect, so much respect and love. All right. Yeah. And I feel like this person is going to open up, and you're going to feel comfortable with opening up with this person. And if you ever had, like I said, problems with communication, or where you let your ego and your pride lead you sometimes. I feel like this person is going to help you overcome those challenges in relationships, where you're going to want to open up and be more receptive to other people's opinions and perceptions. And yeah, it's like you guys are powerful together. I'm a movement by myself, but I'm a force when we're together, is what I'm hearing. Yeah. And people are going to respect and honor you guys like kings and queens, for real, like emperor and empress. Like in the past life, you guys could have had like some type of status, okay? Where it's like people respect and honor you, okay? Royalty is what I'm hearing, okay? So you guys could have some type of royal blood. Yeah. Someone has like a this Queen of Wands could be like a detective or have some type of investigative spiritual qualities about themselves, where they research, study law, litigations, or something of that sort. They have those character traits, okay? So this is someone that's very wise, very smart, okay, that you're dealing with. And if you've been dealing with any type of legal issues, this person could give you like advice on that. Like you'd be shocked. Like it's just like you're unlocking all of these gifts. It's like, wow, I didn't know that you knew about this type of stuff. You know, like it's, yeah, now the tower is reversed. So again, when it comes to whatever you're working on, some of you guys may have to let something go in order for this new thing to come in. And maybe you've been trying to work and work and work at something, and you have been hitting this roadblock because it is a false foundation. It's something that spirit is like, you're no longer needing to do that. Okay, we're trying to get you on this path. So this person may come in to give you a job, to give you some type of creative advice, maybe a mentor in your life or something to get you on the right path. Something is being delayed or not working out for a reason. Okay, and you may be fighting against that. And spirit is like, okay, you've been working extremely hard on this. We know, but let's switch over to your purpose, what you're meant to do now with the Wheel of Fortune. There's something else that you're meant to be successful doing, and you may not even know what this is at this time. Yeah, with the King of Swords here. It's time to be disciplined and focused, okay? You're going to get a mental clarity about something, a roadblock in your life, or something that you've been working on when it comes to your career that has not taken off, or it's been very slow motion, or you feel like it's been stagnant. Also, I believe Saturn is still in retrograde, so that could also be a reason why something is not going as planned, or it's just a little bit delayed. Clarify the Five of Cups, because there's something that you need to learn or slow down from. It's like, don't overwork yourself to the point where it's like you're hurting yourself, right? You're draining yourself. Yeah. Yeah. Something is coming to an end, and you may, when it comes to your career, all right? And you may be devastated because it's like, damn, I've been working on this. Why isn't it, why am I not getting the recognition or the fruits of my labor? Or, why isn't this taking off like I thought it would be, But it's time for you to just be logical and rational about the decisions and the investments that you're making at this time. Clarify this Five of Wands. Yeah, the World card. The cycle is over. Yeah. So whatever this is, let it fall, let it end, because a new beginning is coming with this person. And this is something that you manifested. You know, like I said, the tables have turned. A lot of things, it's time for you to release and let go and stop holding on to, whether that is an old relationship, an old toxic relationship, an old toxic behavioral pattern, that you feel comfortable with doing, or, you know, you feel that it's relatable, with the past, the old you, right? If this is a career, you may be having a career change, okay? There's a lot of competitive energy, and things that are shifting in your life. Yeah, Saturn has a lot to do with this, okay? So Saturn is retrograde, but things are changing. Jupiter energy, okay? So have a plan. Start thinking about the plans that you want and the commitments that you want in your life that is going to balance out things, okay? Your finances and everything will get balanced out over time, but don't be naive and like I said, just fall for the things that you feel as though is right for you now. So don't take the first offer. Don't fall into temptation with all of these options and things like that, because like I said, you have an Empress that's coming in. All right. So you may be tested or challenged before this person comes in by a water sign. All right. And like I said, for some of you guys, your person, your twin flame, they also have people that are stressing about them, you know, and wishing that they would have took this person seriously and loved on them and all of the things. And now, you know, they got people that want to marry them and all of this, etc. Both of you. So just know that you're being watched, you're under surveillance, by many people that are secretly watching, secretly preying on your downfall. And then you also just have curious people who may be learning as well. But like I said, communication is the key. And I feel like you guys, once you meet this person, you're going to grow together, okay? And the challenges that you may be experiencing, I feel like Spirit is going to bring this person into your life to help assist. You're going to assist one another, okay? You lack nothing. So get excited, okay? Be optimistic. And yeah, go after your passions and believe in yourself, because you can do it. You can do whatever you put your mind to, all right? Let's see. Why is everything falling? Clarify the Five of Wands. Scarcity tactics, yeah. I feel like these are competitive people that are trying to be strategic on how to just make you fall in life, or bring you down a couple notches, you know, interfere with your relationship and the things that are good that's coming into your life, all right? But come on now. You have nothing to be worried about, because like I said, you're going to be disciplined and you're going to know when these things come into your life, because I'm warning you before it happens. Clarify the Devil card. Yep, you got stalkers from your past. Yeah. Caught a case, sexual infection, sexual disease, rash, okay? Be careful out here, all right? Because for some of you guys, your relationship with a karmic, a promiscuous person could have infected you, gave you an STD, and now you realizing, you know, if you dealt with multiple people, this is the result of that. All right. All right. So a relationship could have ended because someone caught a case, someone was sexually infected. Okay. And you may have released this person because of that. I feel like you feel betrayed, whoever this is. I don't know who did what in this relationship. I'm not trying to point the blame because I don't know. But I feel like this is something that has really affected you and made you not trust in relationships, right? That made you want to not deal with certain type of women because it's like these people aren't clean, you know? And it's like now you're wanting to be with a respectful, honorable woman who you can trust and know that they don't get around. You know, you don't have to worry about catching STDs and infections and etc. because you're looking to have a partner who you can trust, who you know is not promiscuous and out here having sex with multiple people. We got the Lover's card, the Devil, and the Ten of Wands. So I for sure believe that someone has caught an STD just giving it out. Okay, whether that was you learned a lesson from that, not to just be giving it out. All right. It doesn't matter how a person look on the outer, you still can have an infection. I've seen people with AIDS that look totally normal. I know people with herpes that look totally normal. So it's not just about the appearance. And then again, I was getting health and wellness. So this may have inspired you to consider your health more, okay? And be with a partner that is all about health and wellness and things of that nature, so that you guys are having sex responsibly and no one is getting infected and you don't have to worry about, you know, your partner giving you anything, okay? But I still feel like married or not, everybody should get tested, you know, and I don't feel like it should be shunned upon like, oh, you're cheating or something like that just because you're getting tested. No, people can catch things, you know, just from drinking off another person. You know, it just depends. Like, I just feel like for health reasons, everybody should get tested. Not rely on your partner to get tested and they're cool. You don't know. You can have colon cancer or anything. So it's just a health thing. I feel like people in relationships or single, married or not, should get tested. Okay. Now, again, this person could be begging and pleading for you to come back. All right. This person is stalking, watching them, and obsessed. Okay. And they could be trying to use something against you with scarcity tactics. These are groupies or someone who you were dealing with from the past. All right. Clarify the Lover's card. Talking shit. Okay, divination abuser and uninterested. Now that you're uninterested, this person is going around talking shit, trying to blackmail you, using divination to try to reel you back in. Okay, this could be your person or you, right? So now that you're uninterested, this person's trying to use spell work to get you back, okay? And I also feel like I was saying with this flighty person that is just wanting to come in for the divine feminines who were dealing with someone in the past. This Knight of Swords, Gemini, heavy on the Gemini, okay? Could be a Libra or an Aquarius as well, or someone in this energy that possess this manipulative energy. They are either going to a practitioner or they're trying to do something manipulative to get you back. All right. Now, this could have been someone you left who infected you as well. Take it how it resonates. All right. Spirit is saying this person still ain't shit and you should move on from that situation. All right. So I feel like that's pretty much enough. Oh, wait. Clarify this Five of Why is the Five of Cups and Death card here? Hustling, making it rain, focused on money and getting it. Yeah, so yeah, when it comes to a career shift, you could be fearful about that, or feeling like something didn't pan out the way that you wanted to, and you've been hustling and really just focus on trying to deliver and gain some type of clarity when it comes to your career. All right. But this is personal. This is a personal transformation. And don't fear the change. Don't fear where your life is headed. And don't fear the delay, okay? Because it is meant to happen, right? Something is collapsing in order for something to be replaced, all right? So no matter how hard you work, it's not going to change the fact that things are going to change in your life, okay? Yeah. Clarify the Ten of Wands. We got karmic friends, okay? Can't fully trust them. Tension, secret competition. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer, okay? So divine masculines, you are learning to remove yourself. Divine feminines as well, okay? This can go either way. But the people, like I said, they no longer serve you. Karmic friends, people who you can't trust fully, who are in secret competition, wanting what you have. You're going to use your discernment and release these energies. And that's it. That's all. A lot of you guys are traveling. You're going to travel to find your person, or that's when you're going to meet your person. All right. Let's see. When it comes to romance, what does the collective need to know? Codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys are getting out of codependency relationships, toxic relationships, people who you can't trust, who don't value themselves or honor the relationship, that have multiple partners, third party situations and things like that. I feel like you're uninterested in those type of relationships. All right. And a lot of people can't take rejection. So it's a lot of people that are coming in that is going to try to do magic, that is going to talk shit about your person or the relationships and things of that nature, but it's all out of jealousy. It's all out of codependency. All right. Spirit is saying stay optimistic about your love life. Okay. So positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture, divine masculines. Okay. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. I feel like a lot of you guys are doing that. You're making sure that things are put in place in your life in general, okay? When it comes to your career, your stability and security, you're being very practical at this time and focus on what's going to bring in more money. You're being logical about your investments. Some of you guys may have made bad investments in the past, but you're hustling to get it back, get it all back. Spend a check and get it right back is what I just heard, okay? Spirit is saying this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek, okay? So a lot of you guys already met this person, or like I said, you already see this person who you've been eyeing and it's like, yeah, that's the one, okay? Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type, all right? But I feel like, in a sense, you guys are still very similar, right? Opposites do attract. But at the same time, you got to have that, you got to be in alignment with your person. You got to have similar values, But I feel like spirit is like this person can be a different ethnicity, come from a different culture. Like I said, with traveling, yeah, this person could be from a different city. You might have different lingos or whatever. But it's like, yeah, it works. Okay, angels, what does the collective need to know? at this time. All right, we have block out distractions. So your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention. So it's time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environments by turning off electronics and avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what's important. You already know what these distractions are, and you have the power to responsibly block them out. Okay, it says donations, tithing, and charitable work. So give joyfully to the organizations and people who spiritually support and inspire you. And know that your generosity will be returned to you many-fold in miraculous ways. The time, supplies, money, or other resources you donate will ensure that your positive energy multiplies, okay? And pay yourself first. Always make sure you take care of yourself first, though. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This love form of self-care ensures that you'll have the savings to invest in your present and your future, okay? So a lot of you guys are getting your finances together, and yeah, you're working through that. Savings is here as well. It says, as you consistently save for your future is saved. You do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is part of your self-care and path to feeling secure as you focus upon your life purpose. Okay. So be very frugal, and really focus on committing and being grounded and growing your stability. All right. All right. What messages does the collective need at this time? Even your ancestors have style. Somebody's into fashion. All right. She's beautiful. This can be someone's grandmother. Okay, your grandmother could have been very stylish, very into fashion, beautiful, a model. Relationships is here. Okay, so that's big. She's beautiful. Look at her. Her eyes are very piercing. You can have beautiful eyes, or your grandmother, or your spirit guide. Okay, relationships, failed relationships. Okay, so you have definitely had your fair share of failed relationships and things that have happened in the relationship that is just like there's no going back, there's no return from that. And spirit is saying persevere through it all. Okay, perseverance and pride. A lot of envy. Okay, here we go. Relationships is at the forefront right now. It says, I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. In this three-dimensional world in which we live, there is a sense that we are separate from one another, and also that we meet by chance. This is an illusion, okay? The people in our lives are drawn to us and are here for a reason. It is through sharing experiences and having relationships with others that we begin to understand ourselves. When someone appears in your life, you must see what is not resolved or whole in the person and understand the lessons he or she brings home to you. You draw others to you like magnets. In order to learn various aspects of yourself, the people you have close relationships with on earth are usually members of your soul family. You have chosen to incarnate together to help each other learn lessons, even though it may not seem that way to you now. Once a lesson is learned, don't be surprised if that person fades away. People are in your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. Yeah. And that's what you're experiencing at this time. Okay, let me hurry up. Okay. Failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So life on earth is full of experiences. It is our human brain that views outcomes as good or bad. The soul simply views them as chances to grow. Learn to see the big picture of life instead of the minute. Failure to accomplish a task is merely the opportunity to evolve, and the negative connotation of the word failure could prevent you from trying again. You must come to the realization that there is no judgment involved with your soul's lessons, okay? No judgment. Realize that what you view as a failure is just your soul telling you that there is another path, okay? Especially when it comes to your career and money, okay? It says, embrace the maxim where one door closes, another one opens. It is a time for you to stop any negative emotional investment you have in the outcome. Revel in the knowingness that everything will reveal itself when it's meant to, no matter what. Be true to your dream and the creative process. And that's what I was trying to say, guys. All right. So persevere through it all. All right. No one said the journey will be easy, but you can handle it and you will persevere. Okay. It says, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. All right. As a soul, you are on a mission in this physical dimension. You are the only one who knows the correct path to take. Your intuition, your connection to spirit is your compass. You have the power to stay the course, and you are stronger and more determined than you might first think. In order to experience many successes in life, you must mature and realize the strength within yourself and the quality of inner courage. Life doesn't just happen, we must make it happen. It is a natural for us in this human school to shy away from what we believe to be difficult because we concern ourselves with how others will perceive us. We are afraid of failure, ridicule, or coming up short. Now is the time to make the proper changes and take risks and do things you never thought you could before. Your soul must learn to become aware of its inner strength. Live the joyfulness your soul yearns for and engage in activities you have always wanted to try but were afraid you fail at. Your soul would not yearn for something that you couldn't accomplish. Okay, you have the strength and fortitude to be capable of greatness. Absolutely. Pride. So don't let your pride get in the way. Okay. Pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. So you need to take time to honor and acknowledge who you are and what your soul has accomplished with your life thus far. You should look at your past soul choices and be mindful of how, through your positive actions, compassion, and understanding, you have made a better life for yourself and others. How have you changed the world in some little way? How have you shared insights with others? Reflect on what you have mastered. You should never underappreciate or underestimate yourself or your accomplishments. Now is the time for you to remember how brave you have been throughout your journey. Celebration is required. Humans tend to spend too much of their energy and time on negative emotions or what they have not done. This card signifies that you should take rightful ownership of who you are and how you have shared your unique light with the world. It may also be a perfect time for you to look around and acknowledge those other souls who have also accomplished many great things and who need to be reminded of them. Okay, that could be your job. Like I said, I feel like you lead the people you guide with your content. You could be a life coach or whatever. You're becoming that of some sort where people are going to respect and honor what you have to say, your creativity, and what you bring to the table. Okay. And let's get one star seed, and then I'm going to close out the reading. All right. What message does the collective need at this time, Spirit? Okay, we got two. We got portal and called. Okay. So portal. Okay, doors are opening. You decide. Rewards, wild card, unexpectedly. Okay, with the wild card, it says doors are opening for you. Your thoughts are extra powerful for you right now. Planets are aligning. The timing is right. The universe is saying yes. Okay? You have the Midas touch. Your hard work is being rewarded. This is a time when you can reap the rewards for efforts made in the past. It is also a time when you can achieve a lot. Great leaps can be made. Extreme transformation can occur. Great distances, great distances can be traveled in short spaces of time. In a short space of time, you're swimming with the cosmic current of life. What experience would you like to have? What do you want to create? What new adventure would you like to manifest? Don't lose focus. Use this moment in time wisely. Be conscious and clear with your emotions and thinking. Projects that you've been working on are coming to fruition. Things are in full bloom. It's time to take your harvest and taste your well-earned fruits. When this card comes up in a spread, it's a sure sign that effortless change is possible. If you've been looking for a sign, this is your portal into that new reality. Now is the time to make big changes. If you've been guided to switch things up, you're extremely well supported right now. Oh my God, guys. Okay, use this energy and jump right on in. Yes, jump right on in confidently. All right. You heard what Spirit said. If you've been guided to switch things up, you're extremely well supported right now. So use the energy and jump right on in, okay? What would you most like to experience? Affirm it, okay? Because your manifestations are coming in. You're being called with your soul gifts, okay? Called. It says soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. You came to earth with a double mission, to grow as a soul and to bring about a shift in consciousness, okay? So as you grow and learn, you're helping the masses of people. You're helping the community, you're helping the universe do its job, okay? Spread the word. The best way to fulfill these personal and collective purposes is to trust what it is that your soul is calling you toward, for it's encoded within the most direct path forward. Your soul has many unique gifts that it came here to share. Some you may already be aware of, others you're just beginning to uncover. You're being called to remember that your soul intelligently chose the perfect conditions to carry out your soul's mission and share your soul's gifts. If you're being called toward a creative project, a passion, or an adventure, this card is your confirmation that you're facing the right way and that this moment right here is destined. If you're feeling underprepared or thinking, who am I to do that? This card is guiding you to step up and leap and consider perhaps that your soul has been training for this moment right here for lifetimes. All right, so say to yourself, okay, say to the universe, I call forth the soul gifts and soul training that I've received throughout all my lifetimes. I'm ready to embody them all now without hesitation or fear. I fully commit to being here now. I'm ready to step into my soul's highest and most potent calling. I've been training for this for lifetimes, okay? And you're going to make it happen in this lifetime, all right? I have faith in you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you learned something. God bless. Mwah. See you guys later.